Where? No.
I'll just stay standing.
Okay. I'd like to welcome everybody to this afternoon's town board work session of Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. And I'd ask everybody please stand for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. So we're going to talk about, we're going to go through our town board meeting, a potential consent agenda. We have an executive session. I'm going to get it right this time, talking about the proposed sale and acquisition of real properties involving the Boulevard Mall contractual, and Gun Club contractual. Both of those have to do with the contracts themselves and not the land use patterns. Second, we're going to be talking a little bit, we have an update on litigation. Next, we're going to have 3 personnel items related to individuals. That's my mistake. And 2 contract updates. So that's not currently shown. Those came to me late today, but we have 2 outstanding contracts at the moment that we're working towards resolution on. So we'll have an update on both of those as well. Looking at Bob and Zach. Yes? Okay. That said, let's get into our town board meeting items. So first, we have, of course, 2 sets of minutes this time around from Thursday, September 25th and Tuesday the 30th. Next, we have recognizing the who's doing the proclamation for the production company. You are, Sean? Okay. What?
But you didn't ask us if anyone had any.
Do we have any changes on the minutes? They're not by consent. We're going to motion these later tonight.
Oh, okay, I thought we were doing.
We don't. We always do minutes in the beginning of the board meeting.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Next, we have the proclamation by Deputy Supervisor Lavin. And then we'll have a 25th anniversary of the Amherst Center for Senior Services. Is anybody doing that one separately? Okay. We did do the presentation, sure. So we'll acknowledge that. Next, we have public hearing tonight on the CIP and the budget. I'm going to motion to open both of them at once because it's a single presentation that I do. I've done that for, I think, past 8 years.
Yep.
So next, we have a resolution 702, which is an adoption of a local law to amend the zoning map at 2577 Millersport Highway, C 2025-02, which I'm not allowed to discuss. No, I'm just kidding. Which we have to table, or not table, but adjourning, because we are still setting up a meeting with residents regarding the properties behind the proposed development and trying to come to some kind of consensus or betterment on any questions about that or the adjournment.
I just want to point out that it's between the developer and the residents.
Right. We're just acting as an intermediary.
Yep.
Okay. That would be adjourned to the next meeting, which is October 27th. Right? Okay. Don't have any appointments here. On the consent agenda, or for potential consent agenda, Deputy Supervisor Lavin, you have the OSCR camera for Amherst Fire Safety Division.
Can I hold this until the meeting tonight?
Sure. Okay. Under town attorney, we have subdivision of participation form for opioid settlement, SANDOZ. Any questions regarding the resolution or subdivision participation? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Steve, I'm looking at you. No reason. Okay. Resolution 854 is subdivision participation form for an opioid settlement for secondary manufacturers. Same question, any issues regarding the subdivision participation? No reason to withhold it from consent? Okay. Resolution 855 is an authorization to pay invoices on an Article 7 article fee dispute for Gerber Ciano. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold that from consent? Resolution 856 is the NED New Energy Solar 8 LLC 1050 New Road Host Community Benefit. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 857 are new firefighters for the Gettsville Fire Company. Any questions regarding those appointments? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 858 is a new firefighter for the Main Transit Fire Company. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 859 is a change order for 30 South Cayuga roof access ladder, 5850. Any questions regarding the $44 credit? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 860 is the Amherst Highway Department gutter replacement, 5856. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 861 is the townwide hood inspections contract extension, CRS 5806. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 862 is a purchase of a new convection steamer, CRS 5847. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 863 is a purchase of a new floor scrubber. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 864 is a budget transfers and amendments. Any questions about those? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 865 are 2026 special district budget amendments. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Just to be clear, we do that because the special districts are due 2 weeks before the general fund, some of the other funds, and after we're done with the general fund, we oftentimes will go back and change or modify something that actually has to do with a special district. So there's some personnel that get charged out to all of them. There's a lot of different things that interplay through the funds. Okay. Resolution 866 is an extension of the townwide shrub planting bid 2023039 CRS 5840. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 867 is an extension of RFQ 202304 for golf course architects, CRS 5848. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 868 is an award of OGS mini bid 2025033 drone for water pollution control facility, CRS 5852. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 869 is an award of RFP 202504 2027 real property reassessment project, CRS 5854. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 870 award is a award of bid 2025029 LED lighting at Amherst Center for Senior Services, CRS 5860. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any?
I just think it's important to point out that we get a national grid incentive that covers a huge amount of the actual cost.
Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason not to award that via consent? Resolution 871 is an amendment to bid 2025036 Power Liner 6955 Line Striper with Easy Liner Elite CRS 5820. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 872 is an amendment to bids 2025018 Police Vehicles CRS 5551. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 873 is an award of bid 2025032 for Water Pollution Control Facility Transformer Testing Service CRS 5864. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 874 is recreation attendant, part-time youth and recreations, 2 positions. Any questions regarding the appointments? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 875 is a recreation attendant, part-time senior services. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold them from consent? Resolution 876 is an extension of pre-employment physicals and related medical services, CRS 5842. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 877, a project manager for facilities department. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 878 is construction project manager for the facilities department. Any questions regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 879 is project manager part-time engineering plant 16. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 880 is public safety dispatcher for central fire alarm. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 881 is to authorize the supervisor to execute an agreement for the provision of weatherization services, CRS 5849. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 882 is to authorize the supervisor to sign an agreement with Belmont Housing Resources for Western New York Incorporated for housing counseling services, CRS 5858. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold that from consent? Resolution 883 is a directive to pay outstanding invoices for SHI International Corporation. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 884 is the Erie County Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, DBA SPCA Erie County CRS 5841 agreement to adopt unclaimed seized dogs. Any question regarding that resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 885 is a piggyback agreement for Erie County bid 230218-004 electric and pump motor repair, Volland Electric, CRS 5846. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 886 is the Toro Z Master Mower purchase, CRS 5825. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Resolution 887 is the Toro Workman Diesel and Accessories purchase, CRS 5824. Any questions regarding the resolution? Any reason to withhold it from consent? Communication 98 is a request for a public hearing on 330 Maple from Sean Hopkins. Any questions regarding that? First, I'm going to recommend that we set the public hearing for November 10th. Any reason not to do that via consent? Okay. Communication 99 is the request for a public hearing for 46 and 84 South Linden Street. Again, scheduled for November 10th. I recommend we go ahead and do that. Is there any reason not to do that via consent? And again, this has to do with a project that we had previously seen. There were changes requested by the petitioner in the conditions. Thank you. Communication 100 is the AGFAB response to external auditors fiscal year 2024 management letter. I would recommend that we receive this, refer to the town finance and town comptroller's offices. Any reason not to do that via consent? Okay.
Do we also want to send it, since there's a comment about grant management, to the,
Economic Development Office?
mm-hmm,
Sure. So comptroller, economic development, and finance offices. Good? All right. Via consent. Communication 101 is correspondence from Sean Hopkins Esquire regarding 2190 and 2220 Worley Drive. And I'm going to recommend that we receive this, and what do we want to do with this? Refer it? Do we refer it at this point? Sean, you're just hope for, okay, fine. So I'll refer to planning. From there, planning can dispatch it to whoever else they need to. Any questions regarding that? Any reason not to do that via consent? Communication 102 is a correspondence from Sean Hopkins Esquire again regarding 2190, 2220 Worley. Yeah, it's the same letter, right? So I guess we still take an action here, but we'll refer this to planning as well.
in the agenda, it has another name attached also, so let's just refer to planning.
Sure, okay. So any reason not to do that via consent? Communication 103 is the 2024 Board of Ethics report. I would recommend that we receive this, refer to the town attorney's office.
Although we could say there were no,
So can we refer to the town clerk's office to file?
But there's a recommendation for the new form, right? Does that have to be vetted, or how does that? That's what I was thinking, town attorney. Yeah, I know you said attorney. I just didn't know if it had already been done when you worked with as liaison, or if it should go there before the clerk. Okay.
but we would like those forms adopted.
Refer to the town attorney. From there, we can forward it to the clerk's office if necessary. Okay. All right. Any reason not to do that via consent? Resolution 888 is a public improvement permit, 3159 for stormwater for 2425 to 2445 Worley Drive. Any reason not to adopt that via consent? Okay. All right, we have an executive session to adjourn to.
Do you want to mention we have a suspension item?
Oh, sorry, yes. We do have one suspension item related to an extension, Corfu Machine Company Incorporated's contract. That's an extension of a piggyback. I'm going to motion to adjourn to executive session to first discuss proposed sale and acquisition of real properties, gun club, followed by Boulevard Mall. Then we will have a conversation about some ongoing litigation, and then personnel items related to 3 individuals and 2 contracts. So Zach and Bob, you're gonna have to hang out for a bit. Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.